Horsham put on a great event, and the track's pretty sweet, you know. They really look after the joint, and they're really quad friendly.
The event so far is just unbelievable. The whole preparation of the track, everything, it's just unbelievable.
Pretty much used to race two wheels when we were real young, and then sort of went off that a bit. Dad brought back a small bike, and that pretty much kicked it off from there. That was when we were a lot younger, and then just carried on.
We always started on two-wheelers, you know, back in the Nuttawading days, racing two-wheelers in MA as well. You know, we've got a couple of two-wheeler Victorian titles under our belt as well. There was a four-wheeler ride day at, I think it was a Thumpercross or Outram, and Dad jumped on a Raptor, and he thought it was the funniest thing in the world. It's funny as sidecars, and the next thing you know is two Polaris 90 Raptor Predator things sitting in the driveway. So Mitch and Jake were riding them heaps, and eventually I got one and went from two-wheelers to quads. And then a couple of events came up, like we were riding at the old Thumpercrosses and those type of events, and I opened a quad class, and we thought, why not enter? And it turned into a bit more fun, and yeah, it just evolved from there. We eventually got, like you do on two-wheelers, you go to the 125 and the 250 and so on, and now we're just racing the professional 450s.
I'm in the junior races, they're in the senior races, they're in the pros. I'm only in the under 16 category, in the 250cc. Real good, they give me tips on the track every time they go out before me, and they look after me a lot, besides when they kick me out of their tent.
There's 4 of them, they're all on quads, 2 different brands at that. I think that's why they're being competitive. They still race the bikes as well, because they don't get the time on the quads, because different tracks don't allow quads and so forth. I think they've just worked hard at it and just kept going and going up through the ranks.
You know, quad racing is really good because I get to do it with my family. The whole community, the quad community, is really family orientated, so it's really good to come out on the weekends and get to relax and race quads.
You can drift around corners, and just got to be loose on them, I guess. It's always fun. Never know what way you're going to go in the air.
Because not as easy to fall off as two-wheelers, and you can do heaps more to them.
I like to go jump around like a kangaroo, then I love to ride around and jump really high.
I crash a lot less than I do on a two-wheeler. That's probably my favourite part. I know, I seem to be pretty good at it and have a lot of opportunities come up through it, so I have more fun racing quads than I do two-wheelers.
It's a struggle with the quads for practice because you can't go down to your local motorbike track. There's only a couple in Victoria that let you practice. Other than that, it's really private tracks that you can train on, so whenever I'm training with my brothers that I race against, so.
I just love seeing the kids. I love the atmosphere. To me, with quads, it's just totally different to bikes. It's just something different with quads. Whether it's just like the way people interact with each other, we just all seem to get out, we all seem to help each other out. I think it's more or less because the sport has died off, and we know that the juniors are the future of the sport. And without the juniors out there having fun, we have no sport.
Yeah, give it a go, definitely. You know, we've come up from 90cc's and all the way up through above, and you know, it's a really good sport to get into, great community, and it's a lot of fun.